All right, I'm here at the shop. I just ended my sale. I spent all day at the Airbnb getting ready for my third guest. I had a sale. In the midst of my sale, my third guests come in, and I get the alert that we have outdoor cameras to keep an eye on the property, and and it's going off. Person detected, person detected, person detected, person detected, and I'm like, what is going on? We have a reservation for 6 people. There were literally 12 people getting out of the car, and then another car pulls up. I have no idea what to do right now. I am starting to question whether this is what I want to do, because what did I get myself into? It's definitely not enough beds for that many people, so I'm not really sure what to do. But I'll get back to you guys with an update. All right, well, I gave you guys that little preview at the end of my last video, and now it's been a few days, and the guests checked out this morning, so I am here for the first time. I let them stay. And I even let them have an extra day. So, I'll give you guys a little bit of my reasoning then, but we're gonna head in here and we're gonna see what it looks like, because I have no idea what to expect. So let's head in. Here we go. Alrighty. There you have it. See, we were worried for nothing. It looks great. It smells great. It looks great. It looks amazing in here. It looks amazing. Dishes are done. Everything is perfect. My gosh. Dishwasher is empty even. Oh my god. Oh, blankets. They're even folded. Towels. Right there where they need to be. It smells nice and fresh in here. Beds left unmade like I asked. Oh my gosh. This is such a nice surprise. I was nervous. Look at how nice and clean the bathroom is. Like, what? Guys. Looks like there's a little bottle here. Bubbles, right? Maybe not. Maybe this is something not bubbles. I don't know. I want it to be bubbles. Shit, what that is on the floor. Something broke. Yeah, this is like, well, I was worried for nothing. You were worried for nothing. This place looks amazing. All the trash is right there. Gotta make sure the trash gets out this week. Let's check the sun porch. Oops. Look, we got the fingerprints. Oh, looks like they even spent some time out here. That makes me happy. I don't think that the last folks spent any time out here, because it was like exactly how I left it. But I'm actually happy they spent some time out here. There were 2 kids. This is evidence of the children. But I'm glad that they spent some time out here hanging out. Makes me happy. Is that a giant June bug back there? Oh, it is. It's one of those big June bugs. I'm gonna have to get that sucker. At least he's dead. Alright, so it looks like they enjoyed some time out here. It's nice and cool. Still working. That's great. Alright. So the cleaning folks are going to be here soon, even though we don't have guests again for I think another week and a half. They're going to start getting this place flipped just in case we have somebody like that wants to check in. So I figured I'd sit down for a minute and explain my reasoning for letting these guests stay when clearly they broke the rules. They had registered for 6, and when the time came, I'm pretty certain we had like 10 to 12 people here, which is kind of crazy. What happened was I was live on knickknacks.net. I was live selling selling things, and I had notifications going off. Person detected, person detected, person detected. And as I've talked about before, we have exterior cameras around the house because obviously when nobody's staying here, there's nobody living here, and we like to keep an eye on things to make sure that, the house is good. So I started getting all of these notifications, and I'm thinking to myself, you know what? I feel like that's more than 6 people with all those persons detected. So once I ended my sale, sure enough, I pulled up the camera, and one vehicle pulls up, and all these people pile out. Then another vehicle pulls up, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what is this? It was supposed to be 6 people. This is more than 6 people. My first experience actually with more people showing up than were originally on the reservation, which is it's pretty nerve-wracking. So I tried calling my dad, and he didn't answer, and I don't know what to do at this point. So I made a quick clip here that you guys probably saw at the beginning of this video where I was like, I don't know what to do. Inevitably I decided, you know what? I'm just gonna ride it out. Now, granted, that could have ended very badly for me. I could have walked into this house today, and there could have been a broken TV. There could have been cushions everywhere. There could have been trash everywhere. It could have been really bad. Fortunately, the house looks amazing. It smells amazing. Everything is perfect. But it could have ended badly, probably. But what kind of influenced my decision towards letting them stay was the fact that when I pulled up those cameras and I was looking at all those people piling out of the car, it was a family. There were kids, and everyone was excited, and it was like, oh my gosh, we're excited to be here. And that's what I wanted when I opened this Airbnb. Was I wanted people to be excited to be here, and I wanted them to spend time as a family, and I wanted them to gather here. And so that's really what I was hoping for. And that's what I wanted. And the more I thought about it, I was like, you know what? This is what I wanted when I opened this Airbnb, and why not? Let's see what happens. And so I decided to just go for it. So they did. They stayed here an extra night even. They reached out to me and asked if they could stay an extra night. And I was like, yeah, let's do it. We got this far. We came this far. Let's do it. So they even stayed an extra night. And I would absolutely 100% let them stay here again. This was great. Now, had I had person detected, and checked the cameras, and it was a bunch of teenagers, a bunch of frat boys, that sort of thing, if they were carrying like, big cases of beer and alcohol, I probably would have been a little bit more hesitant to let them stay. Probably would have canceled that reservation, but this was different, and I knew it was different, and I'm really glad that I kind of went with my gut on that one. Because it all turned out okay. Look at us now. We got towels in the wash. Cleaning people are going to show up here soon. Now, my next reservation isn't for a week and a half. So don't be surprised if you don't get an Airbnb update for a minute, because I don't really have any guests coming in for a while. I could get somebody just popping in. There is that chance. But I don't have a reservation here for a week and a half. So I might take a break on that for a minute, which I probably need. It's been a little stressful here. But I'm excited for it. I think we're doing all right. That's 3 guests in the book. Should we check the book? Let's see if they wrote in the book. Let's see if they wrote in the book. They did! Visiting family and day trip. Oh my gosh, they went to New York City. Holy smokes. Very hot, but not Florida hot, LOL. Went to King of Prussia, Shady Maple, Dockside Willie's. Oh, that's so fun. New York City, Dockside Willie's was a hit for everyone. Would definitely recommend a day trip to Shady Maple. I don't think I've ever been to Shady Maple. I don't know where that is. Riding the train to New York City. That is so cool. We enjoyed our stay. Everything was perfect and beyond our expectations. Jocelyn, I don't even know my own name. Oh, you can tell it's been a couple days. Jocelyn really put a lot into making her guest feel comfortable and welcomed. The house is so beautiful and the area is such a peaceful vibe. We cannot wait to visit again. This will definitely be our home away from home. Thank you for your hospitality. Nailed it. All right. Now we just got to do it again with the next one. Now I realize it's probably not always going to be a success, but I'm feeling pretty good right now. Feeling pretty good that we've had 3 exceptional experiences. Even though this one was a little scary, it turned out fantastic, and we're doing pretty good. So I need to water the flowers. That's on my list to do. Look at these things. They're really sad. Yikes. You can tell it's been pretty hot. Now, since the sun is up, I'm just going to try to hit the roots. I know that's the thing. Oh my gosh, they're so bad. I do have that irrigation system, but it seems really, really confusing and hard to set up. That's the only... Oh, you know what? Let's go look at it. Let's see if we can figure it out. I think it's in the basement. Of course, the basement's locked. Here we go again. Into the basement we go. Alrighty. Maybe it's not down here. Oh, that's a bowling ball. I'm like, what is that thing? Oh, it's a bowl. It's a bowling ball, of course. We've got rugs. We've got desks. I don't see it down here. And hey, look, the dehumidifier is not blinking, which means it's working and it has not kicked off, which makes me happy. All right, I guess we're just doing it the old-fashioned way because I have no idea where that thing is, and it's not in the basement. So one thing I did realize is we have to get on a schedule with the landscaping because the grass is pretty tall. He wanted to come over this weekend, but we had guests. So I'm not sure if we should put in the guest book that, hey, our landscaper comes on this day. Just so you know, because we don't want to tell Aiden, sorry, you can't go that day. We have guests. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So maybe just prepare our guests for the potential that a landscaper could show up to do the lawn. I think that's our best bet. All right, let's water some flowers. That's not helpful. One thing I think we can do, in the week and a half while this is empty, is do a little decorating. Some of you had suggested maybe putting like a little lamp or something in this corner so that it's not so empty. I was trying to keep clutter off the counters, but it does kind of look just bleh. And I would like to to add a little bit to it. So maybe just like a little, I don't know. We'll come up with something. So maybe the next few times we go to Goodwill, we'll be searching for some stuff for that little corner.